The disciples train at the Prophet's Pyramid west of here. It's got a big eye engraved on it. You can't miss it. I mean, I practically went this straight away, so now I definitely can't miss it. Back in the Imperial days, this place was an orphanage for children whose parents died in the war. Nowadays, it's a home for people bankrupted by the traders and who have nothing left. I would have preferred taking care of the children. Adults only get what they deserve. It's their own fault if they're in debt, right? It very much depends on the economy. It's not a be-all, end-all solution. Makes you wonder why they do it. Didn't anybody tell them what might happen? Why? Why did I accept that contract? Every day I ask myself the same question over and over. My wife's never forgiven me. To think that I was taught to just say no to traders who wanted to sell me things I don't need. Leave me. I just want to die alone. I really tried, you know. After working so hard, I'd almost managed to become a trader. And now I've lost everything. It's my fault. Oh, my fault. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Run! Places yet to explore. Over here. We'll do the inside first. Ah, the jailhouse again. You don't look like you're from around here. Bit of advice. Try not to blaspheme their disciples or certain members of the militia. Makes no difference to me, but some are a bit overzealous. How do you blaspheme? Well, there's loads of different ways, and they just seem to get more uncompromising every day. Tell you what. Better yet, don't say a thing. Anyway, you don't really look like the chatty type. Oh, we'll give that away. The old Imperial jail was abandoned, since there wasn't any need for it. Oh, there's still plenty of criminals out there, mainly blasphemers. But they were too expensive to feed and house. Oh, I could be wrong, we're not savages. We're not going to execute them or anything. It would be way too expensive anyway. No, instead we send them into the smug. Nobody's ever come back, but at least we're giving them a shot. No one's ever come back, but that doesn't mean they haven't survived. That is basically the attitude. Check in here first. I'd rather eat here than in the tavern. This way I save up money to buy myself a meal at McDonald's every once in a while. It makes me drool just thinking about it. You're trying to do the Homer Simpson drooling sound. It didn't come out well. If the Prophet has his rules, so does the militia. First rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. Second rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. And don't even ask about Rule 34. I think that's well documented. No, don't take in the bureau. There's something in the bureau. Bureau of Meteorology? After a long day, members of the militia come and rest here in the old Imperial Guard room. It's funny to think that 100 years ago, during the war, soldiers actually lived here. They must have had very skilled lieutenants to run the war. What's to say? Hello. I plan to work in the militia for a few years. After that I'll save up and become a wealthy trader. It could happen. It's in our constitution even. Though very few have done it so far. Except for the sons of traders, of course, but that's only natural, right? Anyway, I'll be one of the first to make it big. I just need to pull myself up from my bootstraps. I joined the militia to defend Genova, not to apprehend blasphemers. Blasphemers. As with every passing day, the definition of blasphemy gets broader. At this rate, I can't see how far we'll go. Maybe we'll end up throwing everybody into the smug. Let's try a different accent, shall we? Hey, the militia's been increasingly replaced with patrols of the Prophet's disciples. That's shocking. Oh, but I'm not a blasphemer. Just maybe it'll be better to keep things separate. Ended up switching back into that same accent. Oh there, my name's Meat, and my name's Corp. You believe in the Great Destroyer. If you believe what the Prophet's disciples say, he's going to destroy the world. But if you ask for a precise date, they all get pretty vague. Maybe it won't happen for a few centuries. Or maybe it's damn close.
Let's double check everything first. Mimi, did you get the key? Yep, Saku. I got it. Brilliant. How about you, Ribbon? Do you have the map? Yeah, boss. I've got the map. Asa! I hereby declare Operation No Toys But Plenty of Books has begun! Saku, I think we should come up with a better name for our operation. I think so too. How about we call it Operation Super Mimi? No! Mimi, it's not just your operation, it's all of ours. And so might I suggest Operation Saku and her friends. No way! Why should there only be your name in our operation? Maybe because it was my idea in the first place. Well, I'm the one who stole my dad's key. If I get caught, I won't get dessert for at least 3 days. Which means I'm the one taking the biggest risk here. Stop arguing, you two. I just want to read the books that are hidden in the library. It's so boring without any toys. So why not call our operation Operation Books for Ribbon? No! You guys are so mean to me. I'm gonna cry. Ribbon? Come on now, don't throw a fit. Hey, how about we go back to our HQ to choose the name? Good idea, Mimi. Alright, everyone return to HQ. Hey! Wait for me, you guys.
Infallible. When I was young, I often came and played in the streets of Genova. But after the disaster, the city became a terrible place, with the traders and the prophets seizing power, and the smug makes me cough, and many residents have fallen sick as well. Ever since, I've cut down on trips to Genova as much as possible. When I gaze at this fountain, I think of the future. The prophet has revealed it to us. He alone holds the truth. Water will wash over the world and all will be flooded. The great destroyer is already at work, but the prophet will save us. Yeah. Device. There's the girl's HQ. So places to check. We have up here. Seems like there should be something there, but there's not. Or at least not yet. Library.
Look, Thor, the Imperial Library. I'm not sure what it's like now, but in my day it was known for its many documents. I bet if we go there we'll find out plenty about this time period. They're also likely to have something on the location of the megaliths. I'll have to find another one to get back home, seeing as the one that got us here was destroyed.
Megaliths are quite rare. But even if we were to find one, how would we activate it? Not to mention it could end up taking us to an entirely new era.
Menos! Stop being so defeatist! What else can we do besides try?
There is no try. Do or do not. Nothing we can do will change anything. My people, my son, all of them dead.
Ah! Thor, I think Menos is going to need some time to adjust. Let's try finding information as fast as we can.
The door is closed. They cannot get in. The way is shut. Library access is restricted to researchers. They are the only ones with keys. Yeah, I know. Who would want to read books anyway? Utterly pointless. How dare you? Sparring water here, how bloody dare you? And I kill me career before it even starts. Oh, just look up here and then it's off to the girls. Have you ever been to the Emperor's former palace, not formal? That informal palace down at the bottom of the hill? That's not so great. If you become a very wealthy trader one day, maybe you too can join the Council of Traders. Wonder what happens if I say yes. Oh? How did you manage that? Only the Council of Traders can access the palace. That's a long story. Short story long. Many years ago this was the Emperor's palace. But nowadays it's where the Council of Traders operates for. Most of the traders reside in the palace with the exception of a few like Mr. Mudwell who live in town. Mudwell! That family's still around. Is that the one in the locked place? Or the closed house? Well, I'm stretched out on the ground. I can commune with the Great Destroyer. The Great Destroyer is omnipotent. He will destroy the world in order to rebuild it. Do you think he can heal me? Vup. Oh, little girls. That's probably not the best way to put that.
Watch out, girls. There's a creepy guy staring at us. That? No, it's nothing. It's empty. Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in our HQ?
Operation Exterminator.
Yeah, not bad. But I think we can come up with something better.
I'm just passing through.
Oh, okay, well then keep walking.
Hey up.
Key? What key? Do you think I'm an idiot or something?
Oh, the flavor text.
Oh, really? Hear that, Mimi? He wants to help us. But help us with what exactly? Good point. Help us with what? I was just about to ask that. So? You want to help us do what exactly? Steal books? Seriously, are you nuts? You're working for the Prophet Secret Service or something? Do you really think we'll admit to something like that? Forget about it, you're too green to try and nab us.
Bugger. Get toys.
Toys? What for? We don't need no stinking toys. We're not little girls who play with dollies. We do much more interesting stuff than that, right, girls? Yeah, Saku. For sure. So you see, keep your toys. Besides, they're illegal here. So, you know what? I like people who are direct, who know what they want. So say you find this key of ours. Like, maybe in a safe or a chest or something. And maybe you use it to get into the library. And in the library, say you find, oh, I don't know, a book. In this purely hypothetical scenario, would you bring it to us?
Sure.
You promise?
Yeah.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
Stick 1,000 needles in me eye.
Like, do you promise on your life?
Yes.
Oh, I think we'll get along just fine. Keep your promise. You'll have nothing to worry about.
Key to the library. It opens the gateway to knowledge and maybe new problems too.
And trust you, I hope. Careful not to lose the key.
Why do I get the feeling I'm overdue for a puzzle? Not that here. Not like those dungeon puzzles, but like the fisherman early on. Key. Open. Enter with sword drawn. Welcome to the Genova Library! I suppose you're the new students? Indeed. I am the Dean of the Genova Library. we researchers devote our lives to extremely important matters. For example, finding out why it itches when one is bitten by a mosquito. Oh, we're not concerned with finding a cure or some such nonsense. Knowing why it itches is clearly more interesting. By the by, I will discuss my own research when time permits. I'm an expert in the study of the ancient Magi civilization. Specifically, the legends surrounding their use of strange powers in late antiquity. But before I can tell you all about that, you'll need to complete your studies.
It's just that... Look, Professor, we're in quite a hurry and...
Quiet! You are students, and in the library you must submit to your professor's authority. Unless you do not wish to learn anything. In which case, get out!
Please forgive student Menos, Mr. Dean, sir. We'd be delighted to follow your lessons. In particular, the ones about the megaliths. Right, Menos?
Yes.
Well then, if you're determined, let us begin. You must receive credit for 6 core disciplines, courses in various fields. To do so, you need only speak to my researcher colleagues in the library. Each of them will submit a problem allowing you to get credit for a particular subject. You can choose your own curriculum. You're under no obligation to do all of them, but I may have a little reward if you complete all 8. Did you get all that?
Indeed.
Splendid! Have fun studying, then come back when you are all done. But no sooner than that. I simply hate being disturbed.
Okay,
He reminds me of my old professor. I've always loved studying. It's fun.
He seems to know much about the Magi. You'll certainly have much to tell us about the megaliths.
Menos's voice keeps going all over the place.
Are you the new pupil? I've dug up a strange relic with a mechanism I can't get a handle on. You have a few minutes to spare.
Yeah, sure.
You are too kind. Yeah, this strange item was found in some ancient Hyrulean ruins.
How the hell did you get away with using that?
There was no lock on it, save for this bizarre keyboard set with symbols. You would do me a great service by opening it.
Number 3, Mysterious Relic. This chest will open after the 16 buttons are pressed in the right order. The gold button must be triggered last. Which button must be pressed first to unlock the mechanism? Well, that's... I'm assuming it'll go, like, for that to be a 1, like 1 that way, then that means that triggers that. So for that to be last, the only one that can get there is that. Which then goes to that. Which then goes to that. 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 And I don't think there's anywhere else it can go. Bingo.
Oh, thank you dearly. That was not so difficult after all. I will grant you your archaeology credits.
Fantastic. Nice and simple. Does the plant give credit? Greetings, young man. Researcher attached to the militia at your service. Speaking of service, how about you do me one? Yeah, sure. Perfect. The Council of Traders has tasked me with implementing a new patrol system for the militia. I've made sure to follow all their instructions, but I'm convinced there's a flaw somewhere. Wait, let me show you. Puzzle number 5, Patrol. After leaving Guard Room X, each patrol must reach one of the 7 watchtowers. A patrol may go down any path but must stop at the 6th tower it encounters. Also, it can never use the same path twice. As this is always the procedure, one of the towers will never have a garrison. Which one? One, two, three, 4, 5. So A and F both got to. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get to B. One, two, three. At the moment, I'm assuming it's C. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can get to C. Then you get to D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to D. So it's either A or G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get to G. You go. It's F. Oh, sorry, it's A to G to D to E to F to G. If you visit them all at the same time. Because you don't go back over the path. So in that case it would have to be E. Yes, of course. I'm in your debt now, so if you ever have a problem, come by and see me. While I'm off to start drafting my report to the council. You fully deserve this credit for military operations. Nothing there, nothing there. Neep. Just want to see if there's anything hidden.
Sorry, no time to chat. Too much to do. Unless you're prepared to lend me a hand.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Every 500 years, 2 comets meet in the heavens. Books on the subject indicate that the next occurrence is this very night. I wouldn't miss this for the world, but unfortunately I cannot figure out what part of the sky they'll be visible in. Here, look on this map.
Stellar encounter.
When the 2 comets arrive, they will cross the map only diagonally. They will not intersect any star present, either before or after they meet. In which square will they meet?
I would assume there. Oh no, it does catch that. So it's not that one. So this is the other diagonal. Like from bottom to top. It doesn't have anything. Oh, sorry, not from bottom, from top, from bottom to right. That doesn't have a star, and this one doesn't have a star from bottom to right. Oh, sorry, from bottom to left. But that's covered. That'd be the point.
Of course, how could I miss that? Thank you for your help. Now to award you with credits in astronomy.
Dunker. Nothing.